Hello dear students, welcome back once again to the online maths class of Kanchan Sudha Academy. Standard 6th, lesson number 12, percentage. So dear students, you already know that our lesson number 12, percentage is already going on. And we have seen the conversion of fraction in the form of percentage and percentage in the form of fractions in the previous video. And today it's time for the practice set number 30, which is on page number 64 of your textbook. So see, what is percentage? Per means every and cent means 100. So for every 100 means percentage. Okay, comparison made with the help of total of 100 is known as percentage. So now I'll read the example number 1 and then we will see its solution. Okay. So see practice set number 30 on page number 64 of your textbook. See, solve the following. First question. Shabana scored 736 marks out of 100 in her exams. What was the percentage she scored? So this example is just related to our academics. The total marks which that student got is 736, and how many subjects? There must be 8 subjects with 100 marks each. Let us say that's why the total of all the marks is 800. But now we have to find out how much percentage did she score in her exam. So see on the board now. So see here. See, number 1 is given here and some place is left. So I know you are going to write the example here. Solution. Total marks are out of 100. And how many marks Shabana scored? 736. What is the percentage? Let's calculate. So here we will use the same method of equations. Okay? Means multiplying both the sides by the same number. Okay? So first of all, let us suppose that Shabana has scored X percentage in her exams. So see, X upon 100 means X percent is equal to percentage out of 800. Total marks 736. So X upon 100 into 100 and 736 upon 800 into 100. So here 100 will get cancelled. Here 100 ones are 100 eights are. And if you divide 736 by 8, we get 92%. Hence we got here 92%. So Shabana scored 92% marks in her exams. This is the first example. Now let us see example number 2 and its solution. See, there are 500 students in the school in Dahihanda village. If 350 out of them can swim, what percent of them can swim and what percent cannot? Means here in the village named Dahihanda, there are in all 500 students. In that 350 students are able to swim. So we have to find out the percentage of the students that are able to swim, and remaining out of 100 we will subtract and we will find out what percent of students cannot swim. Okay, so little different problem. So let us see on the board then. So see on the board, second one, solution. Total students 500. Students those who can swim 350. And what is percentage of students who can swim and cannot swim? That is to be found out. So method. Let us suppose that X percent of students can swim. So our step will be X upon 100 is equal to 350 upon 500. Again multiply both the sides by 100. So X upon 100 into 100 and 350 upon 100, 500 into 100. 100 ones are 100 fives are, and if we divide 350 by 5, we get here 70%. So 70% students can swim. Now see, if 70% students can swim, then how much cannot swim? We have to do the subtraction. So 100 minus 70% is equal to 30%. Hence 30% students cannot swim. So in the end you write like this. So 70% students can swim and 30% students cannot swim. This is example number 2. So now let's see example number 3. If Prakash sowed jawar on 75% of the 19,500 square meter of his land, on how many square meter did he actually plant jawar? Now here percentage is given and we have to find the answer in square meters. Okay, this is again a different example. Let us see it on the board now. See, solution. Write the example and then start with the solution. Solution: jawar. Total land is 19,500 square meters. The jawar is sowed on 75% of the land, and how much actual part the jawar is sowed, that we have to find out. So method, let's start. Let Prakash sow jawar on x square meters. X is taken here. Therefore, x upon 19,500 is equal to 75%, means 75 upon 100. Here we are multiplying both sides by 19,500. Therefore, x is equal to, after eliminating this number here, after multiplying this number here, we get 14,625. So, Prakash sowed jawar on 14,625 square meter of land. Okay. So, this is example number 3. Prakash sowed jawar on 14,625 square meter of his total land. Okay. Let us see the fourth one now. Here is the fourth example. Soham received 40 messages on his birthday. Of these, 90% were birthday greetings. How many other messages did he get besides the greetings? This is about a birthday. Birthday, whose birthday? Soham's birthday. Total messages received 40. In that 90% are birthday greetings. Then how many are other? So let us find out this. Okay. So example number 4. Write the example and let's start with the solution. Solution: birthday messages. How many total messages Soham received? 40. Out of that, how many birthday messages are there or birthday greetings? 90%. And we have to find the other messages. So let us see the method now. Let us suppose, so we have to assume here that he has got x number of messages for his birthday. See, I have written birthday in short, but you have to write the full spelling. So x upon 40 means other messages upon 40 is equal to birthday messages, means 90 upon 100. Now for eliminating the number, we have to multiply both the sides by 40. So x upon 40 into 40 is equal to 90 upon 100 into 40. So what remains here? This x 40 gets cancelled, so x remains, and on the right hand side 10 4s are 40, 10 10s are 100. Okay, again 10 1s are 10 and 10 9s are 90, and what remains? 9 into 4. So 9 into 4 is 36. Okay, so he got birthday messages 36. So out of 40, if 36 are birthday messages, then 40 minus 36 is equal to 4. So Soham has received other messages 4. So right here, so Soham received 4 other messages. Okay, this is example number 4. Now we are going to see directly example number 6. So see example number 6 on page number 64. In the elections, 1080 of 1200 women in Jambulgaon cast their vote, while 1360 of the 1700 in Vadgaon cast their votes, miscast theirs. In which village did a greater proportion of women cast their votes? Now here Jambulgaon and Vadgaon, 2 villages, information is given to us about elections, about how many women have given their votes. So we have to calculate percentage of votes for Jambulgaon, also the percentage of votes for Vadgaon, and then which is greater we have to find out by comparing them by proportion. Okay, so let us see this example on the board now. So see on the board, solution: votes or election. We will find out everything, all the information for Jambulgaon first. So how many women are there in Jambulgaon? Total 1080. How many of them have given their votes? 1200. What is the percentage? Find out. So see the method. Let us suppose that x number of women have given their votes in Jambulgaon. So x upon 100 equals to 1080 upon
1200. So we are multiplying both the sides by 100 here. See, 100 will get cancelled, and here first two zeros are cancelled with these two zeros. Okay, what remains? 1080 upon 12. So 12 ones are and 12 nines are 108, and the 0 comes up again here, so 90. So x is 90. So how many women have given votes in the Jambulgaon village? 90%. Now we will find out for which village? Vadgaon village, and then we will compare it. So this is a very big problem, big example. Okay, now let us see for Vadgaon village. How many total women are there in Vadgaon? 1 minute. Total women are 1700, and out of that 1360 have given their votes. Let us find out the percentage. Here also let us suppose that x number of women have given their votes in the Vadgaon village. So let us see, x upon 100 is equal to 1360 upon 1700, means how many women have given and what is the total number, that we take like that. Then multiply both the sides again by 100. So we get only x here. So x upon 100 into 100 is equal to 1360 upon 1700 into 100. So what we have done here, with these both zeros are getting cancelled here. Same number of zeros in numerator and denominator, we can cancel them. Now only 17 is here, and here 1360. So you can easily find out that these two numbers are in the same table of 17. So 17 ones are and 17 eights are 136, and the 0 will come as it is, so 80. So how many percent women have given their votes in Vadgaon? 80%. Okay, so now let us find out the comparison and find out that which village has given more percent of votes. Here now let us find out the greater proportion by comparing both the numbers of Jambulgaon and Vadgaon. Jambulgaon 90% votes and Vadgaon 80% votes. By seeing at the numbers, we come to know that Jambulgaon, the women from Jambulgaon have casted the more number of votes. So let us see, 90% greater than 80% means Jambulgaon greater than Vadgaon. Okay, so let us write, hence the women from Jambulgaon village cast a greater proportion of votes. Okay, so I have to write the blackboard for 3 times for this one example. So you also write properly. This example can come for 5 marks. Okay, so be careful while writing. Don't write everything at one place in a congested way. Write separately, leaving one line after each step. So I hope this lesson number 12 percentage is clear to you. Here we finished lesson number 12 percentage. The practice set is also completed here, and in the next video we shall begin with the profit and loss. That is a very big lesson. Okay, so keep learning, happy learning. All this is for today. Thank you everyone.